creativity isn't one size fits all. For some, it's wild brainstorming. For others, it's perfecting the details. Some invent new worlds. Others refine systems until they shine. Why? Because every MBTI type expresses creativity differently. Today, we'll explore how each of the 16 types creates and innovates, their strengths, struggles, and what makes their ideas unique. How MBTI shapes creativity. Your MBTI type determines where ideas come from: vision, memory, hands-on action, values. How you refine them: logic, harmony, efficiency, authenticity. What innovation looks like to you: new possibilities, future visions, practical systems, or personal expression. Understanding your type's creative lens helps you stop comparing yourself to other styles. Lean into your natural strengths. Push past your creative blocks. The 16 types and creativity, NTJ, the visionary architect. How they create, imagining long-term systems and building toward them with precision. An INTJ game developer spends 6 months crafting a master plan for a trilogy. Every plot twist, world detail, and theme is mapped before a single line of code is written. They don't start fast, but when they do, the vision is airtight. INFJ, the symbolic storyteller. How they create, through metaphors, patterns, and hidden meaning. An INFJ poet sits at a cafe staring into space. When inspiration hits, they write verses layered with symbolism that readers interpret in countless ways. For them, every creative act is a message meant to resonate at the soul level. INTP, the conceptual inventor. How they create, deconstructing concepts and reinventing them into new systems. An INTP engineer fills a whiteboard with bizarre diagrams. To co-workers, it looks chaotic. Weeks later, the jumble crystallizes into a new tech model that revolutionizes the product. For them, creativity is chaos, clarity. INFP, the authentic artist. How they create, by pouring inner values and emotions into expression. An INFP musician records a raw demo in their bedroom. It's imperfect, emotional, and deeply personal. When they upload it online, strangers comment that it spoke directly to their hearts. For the INFP, authenticity is art. ENTJ, the innovative leader. How they create, turning bold visions into structured, achievable systems. An ENTJ entrepreneur sketches a product idea, then immediately drafts the business model, hires a small team, and sets a launch date. Their creativity isn't just invention, it's execution at scale. ENFJ, the inspirational creator. How they create, by channeling emotions into projects that move people. An ENFJ theatre director works with a cast of students, pulling out performances they didn't know they had inside. Opening night, the audience cries, not just at the play, but at how deeply they felt seen. That's ENFJ creativity, inspiration in action. ENTP, the creative disruptor. How they create, by experimenting, improvising, and flipping rules upside down. An ENTP inventor is told a product must be built a certain way. They laugh, tear up the manual, and prototype something wild. Half fail. One succeeds spectacularly. They thrive in creative rebellion. ENFP, the imaginative dreamer. How they create, through enthusiasm, spontaneity, and boundless imagination. An ENFP teacher starts class with a dull textbook chapter. Within minutes, they're leading students into an impromptu role-play game that teaches the same concept, but with laughter, excitement, and unforgettable energy. ESTJ, the practical innovator. How they create, by improving efficiency through structure. An ESTJ project manager notices team bottlenecks. Instead of brainstorming wild ideas, they redesign the workflow, saving hours every week. Their creativity doesn't look flashy, but it keeps organizations alive. ESFJ, the community creator. How they create, by weaving people, traditions, and resources into meaningful experiences. An ESFJ organizes a cultural festival. They coordinate vendors, musicians, and volunteers, making sure traditions are honored while everyone feels included. Creativity for them isn't solo, it's shared joy. ESTP, the improviser. How they create, by acting fast and solving problems on the spot. When a live concert sound system crashes, the ESTP guitarist grabs spare gear, rewires it in minutes, and keeps the show alive. Their creativity is quick, daring, and born in the moment. ESFP, the performer. How they create, through sensory-rich, joyful expression. An ESFP dancer enters the stage with no routine, just music. Every move is improvised, pulling energy from the crowd. For them, creativity is pure presence, turning performance into electricity. ISTJ, the refined craftsman. How they create, by perfecting processes until they're flawless. An ISTJ chef spends years refining a family recipe. When they finally publish it, every measurement, technique, and detail is exact. Their creativity is mastery, built one careful improvement at a time. ISFJ, the tradition weaver. How they create, by honoring memory and turning it into meaningful craft. An ISFJ creates a wedding album for their best friend, combining old photos, family heirlooms, and handwritten notes. Their creativity preserves love and history, weaving memory into art. STP, the tinkerer. How they create, by experimenting hands-on with tools and skills. An ISTP hobbyist buys broken bikes at garage sales, strips them down, and rebuilds custom models. Their garage is a workshop where innovation is born from trial, error, and skill. ISFP, the sensitive artist. How they create, by expressing emotions through personal, beautiful works. An ISFP photographer captures moments others overlook. A shadow on a wall, a fleeting smile, a tear in an eye. Their portfolio isn't staged, but every photo radiates raw beauty. Creative patterns by type intuitives. N. Creativity through ideas, symbols, and possibilities. A sensors. S. Creativity through hands-on craft, tradition, and experience. A thinker's T. Creativity through structure, logic, and systems. Feelers. F. Creativity through authenticity, emotion, and connection. Each style is different but equally vital to human innovation. Struggles with creativity by type. INTJs, ENTJs, overplan and stifle spontaneity. INFJs, INFPs get lost in ideals, struggle finishing. ENTPs, ENFPs generate too many ideas, drop projects. ESTJs, ESTJs fear untested risks, cling to proven methods. ISFJs, ESFJs overprioritize others' needs, neglect their own. ISTPs, ESTPs thrive in the moment but neglect long-term vision. ISFPs, ESFPs create beautifully but resist structure. How to unlock creativity. Know your style. Stop forcing yourself into someone else's creative process. Balance your opposite. Pair your natural flow with structure or freedom, depending on what you lack. Collaborate across types. Visionaries need doers. Artists need strategists. Systems need dreamers. Finish what you start. Every type struggles with completion. Creativity becomes impact when it's shared. Every MBTI type is creative, but in different ways. INTJs innovate systems. INFPs create from the heart. ENTPs thrive in chaos. ISTJs master the craft. Your creativity doesn't have to look like anyone else's. The key to becoming more creative isn't changing your type. It's learning to use your unique lens fully. So, what's your type? And how do you express creativity? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear. And if you enjoyed this, check out our next video, The Truth About MBTI Tests and Why You Keep Getting Different Results.